Welcome back. In some more stories, the Minister for Energy and Green Transition, John Abdullahi Jinapor, has commissioned a newly formed 7-member technical committee to engage extensively with stakeholders in the power distribution sector. The committee has been given 1 month to draft a comprehensive plan for the privatization of the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG. Mr. Jinapor emphasized that the committee must consult workers, unions, consumers, industry experts, and other key stakeholders to determine the most effective strategy for incorporating private sector participation in ECG. ChannelOne News' Philip Nilate reports.
The 7-member technical committee, which comprises energy experts and key stakeholders, has been assigned the responsibility of outlining strategies for transitioning ECG to private sector management. The focus will be on improving efficiency and service delivery. This move is part of the broader efforts by the John Mahama government to address challenges within Ghana's energy sector, particularly financial losses and inefficiencies in power distribution. The Minister of Energy and Green Transition, John Abdullahi Jinapor, stressed the importance of transparency and stakeholder engagement throughout the privatization process. He clarified that the government does not intend to sell ECG as part of this initiative.
We've inaugurated a technical committee to advise the ministry on the best way forward and the best model to adopt in respect of the distribution sector and how we can get private sector participation. Let me assure the nation that we have not taken a decision to sell ECG. Our is to ensure that we get the private sector involved, and we also want to place emphasis on local participation. We want this to be done in a transparent, in an effective, in a responsible way. The committee is supposed to consult all stakeholders, the workers, the staff, the unions, consumers, industry experts, and all those who matter. We've told them to try and complete this exercise within 1 month.
Chairman of the 7-member technical committee, Jabez Emisa Arthur, pledged that the committee would conduct thorough work and provide the ministry with expert advice on the most suitable model for private sector involvement in the management of ECG.
I don't think that any of us underestimates what it's involved and what the impact can be. And we pledge to do this work with our best effort possible. We think that we take note of what you have said and that we will try to give attention to recommendations and interventions and lessons from all the efforts that have been made in the past that will address the concerns, first of all, of our customers.
Meanwhile, John Jinapor announced that an investigation will be launched into the rationale behind the abandonment of approximately 2,500 containers of materials procured by ECG at the Tema port.
We are equally constituting a very small committee to quickly investigate the rationales behind such procurements by ECG and what has led to over 2,500 containers stuck at the port. We want to ensure that we get into ECG's procurement processes. So far, based on the briefing I get, there are too many inefficiencies and losses when it comes to their procurement processes. And that would also help us.
The Minister of Energy and Green Transition, John Abdullahi Jinapor, expects that within 1 month, the 7-member technical committee should complete its work and advise the ministry on the best way to have private sector participation in the management of the Electricity Company of Ghana. For ChannelOne News, I am Philip Nilate.